Sure.
Because I don't know exactly what I'm doing.
Chris will start.
I'll go first.
I'll watch what Chris does and then we'll go from there.
All right, so it's wide open. It's a wide open universe, isn't it?
Yep.
So I've got some plasma cannons. I've got fusion drives. Trying to remember. So the drive number determines what?
That determines, how fast you can go. So if it's got a 1 on it.
Fusion drive and a nuclear drive.
Yeah, so nuclear drives have 1, so you can't put anything over a 1 for tactile.
Okay. But I've got one of my techs is fusion drive, which is 2. Is that something I have to put out? Yeah, it is. It looks like it's something I have to upgrade. All right, let's go ahead, and I'm going to do an explore action, and I'm going to go ahead and go this direction. Can you go ahead and hand me a 2 tile?
Yeah, I'll just pick one anywhere.
All right, let's grab this one.
All right, flips it over.
Iota Persei.
So these are all real sectors.
So let's go ahead. We'll connect these 2 areas.
Ooh.
Gonna need a tour.
Yep. So those are over there.
That's how that works, right?
Yep, that is how that works.
No ancient on that spot. So
no ancient.
And then do I just keep going, or how does that work?
So that's your one explore. So now you can decide on that tile. You get to select that tile.
Yep, I'll select that tile.
Yep, and then you get that benefit, or you can keep the bonus on it.
Oh, I get to peek at it?
Yep, you get to look at it.
Do I have to move my ship there?
Before
I grab that.
Explore.
May place an influence disk. Okay.
Yep.
So I will go ahead and do that.
So you'll place an influence disk. You'll take that. Yeah, there's no populate. So that's probably a bad sector because you don't have population on it.
But I can always bring my influence back later after getting this benefit.
Yeah. So. Yes. But I think, don't you want to... Yeah, I suppose in the game goes, there's going to be good tiles and bad tiles.
Yep. I'm going to go ahead and throw this antimatter missile on my over my ion cannon with the interceptors.
Ooh, he already got an upgraded missile.
Mm-hmm.
That means Chris can fight people. So, if we go in
order... So did he have to use an upgrade for that?
I did not, because when you find it, you get to...
You do. So that goes on top of here. Just put it up here, and then you'll use an upgrade action to put it onto your player board.
In the rules, you can do either. So you can...
Oh, can you?
Find it, you get to put it on right away.
Nice.
Otherwise, you can save it and do it later. Like save.
Oh, yes, you could. That's what he did say. Yep, absolutely.
So I'll throw that on my interceptors.
Perfect. So clockwise, I'm up. I will also
Clockwise will go this way.
Oh, yeah. It's okay.
Are we going counterclockwise?
Nope, you're up.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Okay, well, I'll do what Chris did.
Okay.
He knows what he's doing. And I'll explore first.
Okay.
I want this one.
Oh, go on that one. So, which way are you going to go with it?
It has to go in this ring if it's a tour.
Yeah, it's got to go either... so you would need to go here. Is the only place you can go.
Okay.
So the way you can face it is you can go like that, where it connects to that wormhole. You can go like this, so it connects to both. So it's up to you how you want it to go.
I'll connect both.
Okay. So then you'll get a number 2 tile and an enemy ship.
Okay.
What am I grabbing yet?
Number 2 tile.
Number 2.
There we go.
Thank you. And the enemy ship goes on there?
Yep. So that goes on there, and I believe you still get to take that even if there's an enemy ship on there.
Okay.
Let me just double check. Explore. So containing no ancients. This would be an ancient because there's on there. So then you don't get that. Sorry.
Found a nasty.
Yep.
Lame.
Alright.
So that means I'm done.
Yep.
Okay.
The back should be P. So I don't think, yeah, you can't do anything else right now, can you? Is that right? I thought I saw that differently. Well, I do mine. Do you want to see if you see that right there, Chris? I'll do my action real quick.
What am I checking for here?
Just to see when you explore the enemy ship, she can't put an influence or anything in here?
Let's look.
I am also going to do an explore action because I feel like that's the first thing that you need to do. I am going to go inner circle and see if I can connect with the mothership with that one. I will flip it over and discover that this is not something I want to deal with right now. So I'll grab another 2 from Chris in a second, and 2 ancients go on this spot.
Oh, because of that number there?
Yep. Like that. And then if you can grab me a number 2 up there.
And you do have to defeat those ancients before you can yank that.
Or put an influence on there.
Or put an influence on there, yep.
Okay. That's going to be tough. So yeah, so this is obviously you get a lot of points for getting in the middle. I think that's why.
There's a lot of ships on that.
Things are going to get meaner as you go inside.
Yeah, the inner circle's not going to be the best. And so that's my turn.
Okay. Just trying to think here how I want to do this. I'm going to go ahead and build. Let's see. Do you have to pay anything to build stuff? Controlled sectors. So the cost is right there in minerals.
Yeah,
I need to find stuff with minerals to generate. Guess I should try to beat up that ancient over there. So I'm going to do a move action. So I got to try to secure some of those minerals. So I'm going to move my interceptor 1, 2.
Okay. And we don't do combat till everybody passes.
Mm-hmm.
So now back to you, Beth. You can continue to explore, or you can move. Or you can build a ship, because you get a discount on everything. Which is already stated up there.
Is that different than yours?
Yeah, so my interceptors are more expensive than yours, and my cruisers are more, so you're cheaper in minerals, which is these. So like you could build a cruiser, or you can move, or you can explore, so...
I think I'm gonna explore again.
Okay.
Oh, but you can't do more.
You can stack your whole thing on top of there.
Oh, you can?
Yep, there's no limit.
Oh, I thought there was.
Nope.
Okay. I'll do a 2 again.
A 2?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
You can't do a 2.
Oh.
Because you'd have to do a 1 or a 3.
Okay. I'll do a 3.
That's not bad. There's nothing to discover. So now you can do an influence, and you can move any one of your population cubes to there by flipping one of these.
I'll give you that now.
Can you repeat actions?
Yes. When I watched the one playthrough, he did that.
So I'm gonna do that.
So you would place an influence in the middle.
Okay.
Now you can flip one of these at any time. That's not an action. When you do that, you can flip anything from population. So what do you want to gain end around? Do you want more money? Do you want more minerals? So this is kind of where you determine what your plan of action is. Are you going to be a star fleet? So, in my opinion, you have the cheapest ships. I would 100 be an army. Like, you should be going to build an army. That'd be my opinion.
So you would say steel.
Yep, mineral, because that gives you 3 mineral production at the end of round then.
Okay. And that goes there.
Yep. Interesting. I'm going to go explore as well. I'm going number 2 this time. I'm going to go there. This one's not horrible. This is actually a good one. So... these tile placements are kind of crazy. It's like, where do you want to go? So like this here, I'll go there. I'll place an influence there. And then I'm going to flip 1, 2 to move a gold and a mineral. So money and mineral population into there.
Good find.
Yeah, I'll take that one. So that bumps those values up. And then now the board's starting to fill in. It's back to Chris.
Okay. Full disclosure, I moved I didn't realize that you could just put these anywhere.
Yep.
So I just put it in my empty spot instead of my
Sounds good.
cannon. So
Yep.
heads up there. I'm going to do a build action.
Because your ion cannon's what is your repeatable shot.
Correct. Yep.
So you
that's
don't
why I
want
wanted
to cover it.
I wanted to put it in my empty slot. So
Makes sense.
Do a build action. I can build up to 2
Ooh.
structures and ships. I only have enough money for 1, so I'm just going to build an interceptor.
All right.
I can put it in any controlled sector. So this sector is controlled.
And what was the ratio 2 to 1 of any for resources?
You can trade your whatever the ratio is on there. So it's 3 to 1 for me. 3 to.
So if I trade 3 tech, I can gain 1 mineral.
Can you do that anytime?
Well, that's a great. I would imagine it's similar to the rules on colonizing with your colony ships.
Because I mean, I would sell that stuff to use some of my cash to gain
Oh,
some
you have
minerals and build
ton.
again.
Yeah.
I'm just
So-
wondering when you can do that.
I bet you can do it now because it.
Trade at any time, as many times as you choose, or you may pay the number of 1 resource indicated by the trade value on your resource board. Yep. So I would need to pay 6 cash to get the minerals.
Seems
I
good.
needed. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, that seems good.
20. I'm gonna build 1 more ship.
Yep, that makes sense.
Okay. I'll have nothing left, but
You're mineral poor,
mm-hmm.
but ship rich.
1 more
And
ship.
you can put the ships on anywhere you have
I want
influence.
them right. Yeah, anywhere you have influence. Yep.
Okay.
Controlled sectors. So.
And influence is controlled.
Mm-hmm.
Population's not right, because if you lose your influence, you lose your population.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Over to me, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Can I see the technology board real quick?
Sure.
Did Chris just go? It's my turn.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was
Yeah.
finished. I had a question about my.
I'm trying to
my
cheat.
action,
I'm trying to
so
cheat. I'm trying to cheat. It's all
It
right.
is your turn. Yeah.
Alright. Why would I want to move to this place?
To here?
Yeah.
Because you want to fight that ancient so that you can discover and get those. Plus, you have influence. This has good influence. Not that one, but you can upgrade your research one. So at end of round, you gain more research money. And you need research money to buy these tiles. So that's one of my best things. That's why I have to look at research, because it's one of the better things I have.
But I can also build super cheap. Cheaper
Yep.
than
Yep.
you guys. So maybe I'll just build.
Okay. And you can build up to 3 items a turn. So you have money to build 2. So you could do 2 interceptors, 1 cruiser. You also trade at a 3 to 1. So that would allow you to build 3 interceptors if you wanted to. You'd have to get rid of both of those. That'd be a little spendy, but. So we go from research. Okay, so once we research them, I would have to then upgrade them to add them to here.
So I'm gonna build.
Oh, so this does it for everything, doesn't it? The research tiles add it to all your ships, don't they?
It means that you can then buy that upgrade, I believe.
Okay, from there.
From there.
So once you research the technology, then you can buy the upgrade.
You can upgrade it, yep.
Yeah, makes sense.
So I can have more than one in there, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna buy just 2 interceptors.
Yep.
Move where I want, yeah.
I mean, I have a smart species, but not a smart captain of the species, so this is a problem for me. Of how I want to go about this. I feel like I need to try to get lucky and do a little bit of 3, how much gold do I have? 3. I'm going to research. We're going to research shields. No, those are too expensive. It's all really expensive. This is horrible. I'm just going to build another ship. We'll make it easy. And we will go 3 here down to 0 so that I have enough to build one ship. What's that?
Your mic, the red button's on mute.
No, you would think that is because that is, but it's not. And we will put this ship here. Okay. And now I'm good.
Building the ship.
Yeah.
All right. The next influence thing I do, I'm going to have to pay 10 cash. So I'm going to still do it, but we'll see if I do any more. I'm going to do some upgrades, I think. Let's see. And you have to pay to research the tech, right? Let's see. How does that work for buying stuff? Upgrade ship parts. So you don't have to pay to get the ship parts, but you have to pay to research the stuff, it looks like, right?
Yep.
Alright, well I'm going to put some stuff on my ship. I'm going to put a fusion drive on my interceptor. And I'm going to put a plasma cannon on my interceptor.
Okay. And those ones you don't need to research for?
I already have the research.
So. Oh, that's right. You got early, just like, what is your here?
I have no clue what that is.
What does it say?
It's a proton computer, so that means you can, when you attack,
you get +2.
Better, your rolls are going to be better.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's something you can upgrade your ships with. How much do those cost?
It doesn't cost anything we just do the upgrade action.
Oh, you just get it once you...
Yeah, when you...
So the cost is the research, the upgrade is for free, and the cost is here. Got it. I was wondering why you're so much more expensive, but that's because you take the -2 hit because you're the rich. You're the rich.
Well, I'm
community.
not going to be soon.
I'm like, how is Chris at 10 already? Because you are the rich ones. All right, Beth.
Well, I feel like since I've already at my max, I probably should pass.
So you produce 3 gold.
Oh.
So you can pay for it now with this. So you have 6 gold essentially at end of round cleanup. So you
could do one more and still
you could do one more and still be fine. Yep.
Alright, well, then I will. I'm gonna move.
Yep. Do you want to move? How many moves? 2. You want to move 2 in there?
Sure.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
All right. I will do the move action. I will also, your interceptors. Where is the movement on here?
Movement value is your fusion drive, your drive value, so your disc.
So 1.
And then each activation you can do that.
So I can do 1 here,
Mm-hmm.
and then 1 here.
Yep.
And that's something I need to see. Now I'm starting to see what things I want to upgrade. Fusion source. That's all I'm going to do.
Okay. I'm going to pass.
Okay. Chris passes.
Me too.
Okay. I am going to research, and I'm going to grab a shield and put it right there.
You gotta pay this science for that, buddy.
Yep, that is 2.
Mm-hmm.
Down to 1 science, and now I am good.
All right.
So now we move to combat.
You haven't passed yet, though.
Oh yeah. So it goes around.
I have no reaction.
Yep.
So.
Do you have a reaction?
No.
Nobody wants to move discs.
Okay.
Now I will pass. All right. So the battles start in the outermost ring. So we're all in 2. So then we look at, is it the highest number, right?
Mine's 273. I think I've got the top.
Yep. So your battle is first.
Yep. I've got antimatter missiles first. I need the red die.
Yep. And I will grab the dice for you. Here's the tray.
Thankfully, it looks like these dudes don't have any shields. So 1 red die first.
Yep. And if you hit it, get a hit, he's dead.
4 hits.
And those shoot before anything that
do.
they
So
do.
Pow, pow, pow.
And just like that, Chris, congratulations, you won your first battle. Do you get this ship, or you get to draw an influence tile?
You keep it as a trophy, I think is how that works.
Yep, we'll look at that. So you get to decide on that. All right. So you get 1 tile for participation, and 1 tile for each opponent, interceptor, starbase, or interceptor destroy.
So I get 2 tiles.
You get to draw 2
tiles. I have to choose 1, right? It's these tiles?
Yep. So you draw 2, choose 1, then put it face down on your board. And you can replace the ones you have as
2
you get.
tiles.
You want
Okay.
a 1, Chris. You want a 1.
And the other one goes back in the bag?
Yep.
Okay. So you want to do that early, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
And then to get this, I'd have to place influence during the upkeep phase, it looks like.
And then the drawing is in order of...
No.
So it is good to be on a higher tile like that and go first because you get to draw first.
Can I take a look at
Absolutely.
that? Okay. Meanwhile, you guys can do the next combat.
All right, so the next combat is going to be Sector 272, which is me. So I do not have any ion cannons,
So you get a yellow dice?
but somebody's got to roll for the Ancient. So the Ancient rolls 2 dice.
Yellow?
Yep. So if they get a hit, that means I'm dead, right? We'll have to look at 1 second. To see what that is.
You have a ship there.
So
As part of your action.
That'll be at the end of combat. So,
Oh.
So-
after it's done.
once everybody's done,
Mm-hmm.
so
What are you trying to find out? Maybe?
so Beth rolled for the Ancient.
Okay.
It hit a 3 and a hit.
Okay.
So that means that hit automatically
Ancient
goes
gets
through.
a +4. Is a 4, which you're looking for 6s, so that does not miss. But the one hit does go through.
And my hull is just a 1,
There's
right?
a 1. Yep.
So it's dead, right?
It's dead.
I don't even get to shoot back.
Nope.
That's not good. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, they have no hull, so any hit is.
So my ship is done. I draw 1 tile for participating, right? In battle. And nothing for killing anything.
Do you have to have a ship left to get that?
Oh, look, Beth, go ahead. You're up. Chris can roll for you. So you have
1 ancient.
1 ancient.
You get to attack it too, though.
Me?
No, so on. You have what's your influence on your interceptors? 3. These have influence of 2. So these guys.
Oh, so I should have shot first.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I just roll 1 die.
Okay. Redo that.
Yep. My bad.
Put your ship back.
I forgot about the influence. I just knew they were defender, but it goes by influence, and if the tie it goes to the defender. Yes, that's where it's supposed to be.
That's 2 plus anything? Nope. It's a miss.
All right, now Beth re-roll, but roll bad this time, please.
Oh, for you?
For
the ship.
Enemy ship. We're doing it properly.
So
it's
5
a 5 and a 3. That's a miss.
Right. So now we just keep firing back and forth.
Keep going back and forth. Yep. It's a
Blank. Keep rolling bad, Beth. Roll blank. Bad like me.
Bad.
It's a 5.
5.
So,
Yep.
What do you... I guess I'm confused.
4.
Still a miss.
Miss. I need a hit. Basically a hit or a 5, right?
Why 5?
Because it's got to be a...
They have a +1. You don't have a +1.
I don't have a +1, so I just have to roll a hit.
Hit
I
or a
have-
6, yeah.
And I'm dead.
Alright, yep, that kills you.
Wah, 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 wah. So I'm not good at attacking stuff. That's the moral of the story.
So it looks like I'm not either.
You're not? Not yet, as you upgrade your ships, but
yeah.
you have 2 ships at least. You can roll for
Yep,
both
they'll
of them.
Get to go.
Yep, so go ahead. Roll
Wait,
both.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, because your both ships are fighting. And you got them. You hit a...
How does the hull work, though? Does that cancel 1 hit? Is that how that works?
Oh, those have 1 hull?
These guys have 1 hull. Yeah.
So that means 1 hit and they're dead. If they have 2 hull, 2 hits. I believe. Alright, attacking. Initiative order. Hitting. Dies with 1 or more are always considered a hit. Each damage hit is represented by a burst.
I was wondering if you have to exceed the hull value. I deal 2 damage or 1. I dealt 4 on my roll, so it didn't matter, but... Here, I can check it while you guys play through.
Alright. So, we're waiting to see if that's a hit. Meanwhile, it will roll back. We'll see if it...
Greater than their hull, so it has 1 damage and needs 1 more damage today.
Okay. So I rolled 3-3 for that ship. So that... You're still alive.
Misses, so...
So keep going. Roll again, Beth. So there's little purple things that you can do to... Oh, miss.
I don't like that.
Hit. So 1 of your ships is dead.
Yeah, 2 hits, technically, or 2 damage. Does it have to target 1 ship? I forget.
Yes.
So each one, so that's 2 hits. So each one, does that knock out both of her ships? Or
No, that's what he said, that you can only hit 1
Got
ship,
it.
so the other one's wasted.
Cool.
All right, Beth.
Oh, Beth.
So I only do 1 now, right?
Yep,
Show
just
that
down
bad-
to 1.
Show that bad guy who's boss.
And it still gets 2. Nope.
Nope.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it. Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so you're gonna get 2 of these.
2 of them?
And I believe I still get 1 for participating.
Pick 2, choose 1.
Oh, pick 2, choose 1.
Yeah, and I get 1 for participating because I participated in a battle that I did horrible in.
And what's the highest?
4. Alright, so that part's done. So now we're into cleanup phase. So keep my glasses on here.
So this is completing the
That was the
combat
one that
page.
he-
So anybody have population in their spaces that to attack? No.
Nope.
Okay. Influence. You can take control of uncontrolled sectors where you have ships.
So that's up to you guys.
Yep.
I cannot. So you can take influence on this.
I'm going to take influence on this one.
You would have to pay more, Beth, or you can wait till your next turn to do it. So you'd have to pay 7. If you do take influence, you can get up to 4 money, and you're at 3. So by taking influence allows you to turn one of these over and populate. Research. You can't populate that one because it's special text.
Taking this bonus. I don't know where these go. Over here?
Yep.
6 minerals.
Oh, wow. That's good.
6 what?
6 minerals.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he did good on that one.
All right. Well, if I
So you can take this
okay.
and decide if you want the victory points or if you want what's on there.
It says 8-minute money.
Yeah, so take the 8 money.
Okay.
So now you can populate it if you want because you can afford it.
Okay.
So now this goes up to 11. So now you can put an influence on it, and then you can do research on it. This one on it to populate it.
Okay.
And now, once we do all that, so now we pay. So I owe 7, which
You can also use your colony ships in sectors where you don't have any opponent ships. So if you have any colony ships left over, you can use them. So I could colonize in here.
Yep, that's what Beth just did. Sorry,
Okay.
Beth did that well.
So
Sorry.
am I supposed to turn one of these over?
Yeah, it doesn't. Yes, as long as you had a free one,
Oh.
but these will all on end phase. These will
Turn
all
back
turn
over.
back up. Yep.
Okay, there we go.
So
Okay.
now,
Collecting
next we go cleanup, right?
Upkeep, so you can collect income.
So I will be at 0 because I'm poor now because I spent all my money on my discs.
You get 4 money,
Do I go
3
down
science.
to down 7?
Yep, you'll go down to down 7, so you'll be at 4.
minerals.
It'll be 4 there, 3 there.
And then how do you know what? Sorry.
Huh?
Do I move these down?
No, those go up. So you
Okay.
gain 3 gold,
Oh, and those go up. Okay.
4, and 3.
Okay.
So now you know what you can spend money on as we go through other stuff.
Gotcha.
I feel like I'm really far behind already. Regrets. I should not have gone inside. That was a huge mistake by me.
I have to pay 13 for myself upkeep.
Upkeep.
Cost. Yep, so I'll go down to for 13, looks like.
Alright, then we take these discs and move them back.
Oh, wasn't the first person supposed to get 2 money? I think that was
Yep,
you.
that's me. Yep.
Oh, and you're first player, right?
Yep.
Because you're the first one to pass.
Yep, start player. Over here.
That actually was smart just to pass for
Two
that
cash
reason
back.
to get the cash back.
Oh, I need it. Let's see. Alright, so then new round.
New
action
round.
Alright, let's.
What are you gonna do over there?
That's a good question.
And then move me round marker 2.
Oh, yes, round marker 2.
I do like that there's not like when the game's gonna
You
end.
sure do. I'm gonna go ahead and explore over this way.
Ooh, he's
You're gonna
going
get
for
3.
he's going for a triple.
A 3, it would be right because it's the third ring.
Ooh. Did I set these in the wrong spot? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Should be
5,
7
6,
because I
7.
took one.
Yep, that one, and that one. Where did I put the 2s? There.
Underneath there. So these guys. Ooh, fancy.
Get anything good?
Some more mineral production. I'm gonna orient it like this so that it's connected to both my sectors.
And you get
An ancient.
an ancient
Just one of the little ones.
Just what you want to see. I mean, they're kind of big for little ones.
Oh, there's some over here too.
Oh, okay. You got them?
Yep. Grab one of these.
The board is starting to fill in a little bit here.
Gamma Serpentis.
Gamma Serpentis.
Okay.
All right, Beth, you're up.
My turn.
What's that?
I said my turn.
Yep.
Alright. I'm gonna explore.
I think you have to because you gotta get population out there to. Where are you gonna explore at? 2 or 3? Or 1?
I can't do 2, right?
Um.
No, I can. Wait, nope. I
Nope,
can't.
that's a 1. Yeah.
I could right here.
That's a 1. Wow, there it's like closed off. It's completely closed off there unless something
take a
comes
1.
there. Going with the 1.
I'll do it.
Well, it's not too bad. So, you can put it like that would connect everything. Or you could go that way and not connect one of your sectors. So it just depends how you want to connect, if you want everything connected or not.
Alright, let me see.
If you go like that, you can connect, you'll be able to connect everything over here to Chris's area, not mine. Or if you flip it like this, you can cut Chris off from entering there, but he'd still probably be able to enter that way. So.
I'll keep it that way.
Okay. Just going to puzzle it together a little bit. So.
Grab it and explore.
Yep. Explore in an ancient. Goes right there. Oh, it's on its side. Nothing else, I take it? Because that's everything for you, Beth?
Right.
Alright, I'm going to explore. I'm going to go to the land of the 3s. Come on! I can't get one without an ancient. I'll go like that. Chris is going to have to get another thing eventually. Or 2. I got that. I just need the 2s. I should not have put... I put the wrong thing the furthest away from everybody.
There you go. We can move him closer.
And that is my turn. So the reason I was confused is when I watched one of the playthroughs, he was a colony that could... They could colonize... Yep, they could colonize where there was ancients.
Sure.
But not... Still couldn't take the tactile.
Well, that's pretty sweet. The antimatter cannon.
Oh, we were supposed to draw 6 more. For round.
Oh, and I goofed. I have too much energy on my ship.
Wrong.
I don't know how to fix that.
How to fix what?
I put too much energy on my ship. Beyond what I could power.
Oh, so you just need to get more nuclear?
I would probably just not have put the fusion drive on because I haven't moved anything twice. In
They're
addition,
the same ones. I think they go on.
They go on top if they're the same.
oh, okay. I see.
And that one.
I'm going to do a research action. I'm going to go ahead and get this fusion source. And I'm going to spend 3 for it.
How do you know how much it costs?
The cost is right here, and then you get discounts for however you go.
So, for this one,
Yeah, so to do your next research is -2, but you can do that upgrade and get that right now. So if you want to have stronger ships, you can do a build and grab the build tile and put it on these ships so that they're all +2 on their dice rolls.
Okay.
Your turn.
Oh, then I want to do that.
Okay, so do build. Build is up there by Chris.
Oh, what are you trying to
The other one. No, she's gonna do the
upgrade?
Yeah, one of these.
So put some positron computers on there.
She's gonna do which gets +2 for dice.
You know where that is?
Well, that's
There
like,
it
so
is.
the build action is for building ships.
Oh, so not build. She wants to do
Upgrade.
sorry,
Yeah,
So you
upgrade.
get to do you could get 3 upgrades, but you only have 1 researched. So
So you go like that.
Okay. So then I use tech.
you
right?
only have 3 energy used, so that's good.
Right.
No, you don't.
No.
You already have it. You don't need to pay anything.
You already
Oh.
researched it.
You already researched it.
Yeah, you paid a research.
So now you're just building it. All right, over to me.
Mm-hmm.
A shield would be nice, but the damn things keep hitting me. I gotta research again. Golly, or I need money. I need to get land that's not. I need to be able to get population off, so I need to explore. And I'm going to go with another 3. And this would have to be out there. Hey. I can move a research.
Yep.
So we'll move an influence and a research. And I'm good.
Cool.
I need money. I gotta build ships. I need money.
Oh, she should have refreshed at the end of last round, right?
Yep. Oh, and I need to flip one of those to move that over to that.
I'm going to do an upgrade action. And I'll go ahead and buy my fusion source.
Yep.
Put that over here, so now I can put more stuff on my ship.
Do we get anything cool for killing stuff easier?
And then I'll put the fusion drive on.
Nothing I can probably afford over there, huh?
My interceptors are really good.
Positron computers.
They're real fast.
What else we got here? Shields. Already got that. Quantum grid. Oh, that gives you 2 more discs, which is amazing, but it's super expensive. Starbase. Are those any good? They get +1. They have 1 hull. Oh, they got 2 hull, right? So they'd have to get 3 hits on a starbase. And huge initiative. I feel like that's what we want to do because I have 3. So let's spend it. Move this over to research. Grab the. Oh wait, no, I need to pay 4. So I need to spend minerals to be able to afford it, and then we'll put. Now I can build a starbase. I just can't afford to build a starbase.
What, you have to have that there to build one?
Yeah, so to even build that starbase, you have to have this technology.
Oh.
I'm going to do a movement action. I'm going to move 1. 2. That's probably good. Right there. Do I want to move this guy over here instead? Yeah, just to be safe, I guess.
Back to you, Beth.
So what kind? So if I wanna research.
Yeah, so here's
what
the
kind of things would I want to get?
So probably to build your fleet up more powerful.
Right.
So you could. So there's 1 starbase. You can go stronger shields, which is expensive, but you can not quite afford it, but you could spend 3 to 1 to get more resource. You have advanced mining, which means you can put populations on anywhere of these, which then would raise your mining track quite a bit. There's antimatter cannons, super expensive. Tractor drive, which gets you to a 3 movement versus 1. Your starbase just they
doesn't
don't move. Yep.
So how much is that? 12?
Yeah, that's super expensive. So it just depends. What are you looking to spend today, man? Cloaking device? What does that mean?
It means that I think it means you can't be pinned. You need 2 ships to pin you down.
Oh, that makes sense. Klingons were big into that.
Alright.
Antimatter splitter.
So you can split your dice.
Oh, you can. Doesn't that mean individuals?
Split damage from antimatter cannons freely over targets.
Wow. That's
antimatter cannons specifically, not missiles.
Yeah, so you don't have so you need an antimatter cannon, so it wouldn't make sense to buy this until you
Without
have
that.
this.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna buy the 12. The drive.
This?
Yeah.
You don't have 12.
Why
You
not?
can spend.
I got
7. You won't be able to get to 12 because it's 3 for 1.
Never mind.
Yeah, you can only get.
You
10.
could do a positron computer, give dice plus 2.
Sure,
you already
can do 2
have
of the same
that.
tech.
Starbase. Yeah, I don't know what you want to go there. Sorry, Beth.
Alright. Here, no help. Okay.
I mean, if anything, you could spend everything to do advanced mining, which you have 2.
Right.
You have 3 advanced mining, which means you could move 3 of these out of minerals and be up to 8 production.
And then.
But everything would be at 0, so you can't really afford much more for the rest of the game, or for the rest of this round. Oh, she's going for it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Actually,
All in.
no. Because I would have to put that over there.
You don't want to do that. Not all in. Well, you think about what you're doing, and I'm going to think about what I'm going to do. Because I'm way behind, and I don't know how
Okay,
to
I'm
catch up.
just gonna move.
That's how I feel.
How you feel?
Spending out the wazoo on my civilization here.
Where are you moving to? You want to attack one of these ships?
I can't get there.
You can go 1 there, and you can go 1 here. Now, can you move that ship a second if she has 3 movement actions?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you
I have
have-
2.
You know, it's 2 movement
Oh.
actions, so you can move 1 ship twice if you want.
Yeah. So you can move them, and you could spend another movement the next time to get another ship in there. So it's up to you.
I'll just move this guy in there for now.
Okay. Sounds good.
Oh, and then this one up. Yeah. Oops. Sorry.
Ah!
Sorry.
All right. Over to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be broke.
You already are.
I already am broke. We could gamble and hope I kill an alien ship to get more money. I might have to just pass. I'll pass. Give me the first person. I'm going to take some
Okay.
money. That's going to hurt me, I think.
I will also pass.
Ooh. Beth, over to you. And I already took my 2 money bonus.
I'm gonna move my other guy in there.
All right. And then I'm not going to do any of my reactions.
Okay, I will not ask ball. So
Would you like to pass, or would you like to do another thing?
I'm kind of thinking about building.
What are you going to build?
I only have 3, so, and I can't build that unless
Not
I
until your
have it,
starbase,
right?
yep. So you can build another interceptor. And then you'll have to
Yep,
pay
so you'll
10.
Pay 10.
which you have enough money to do. And where are you gonna put it?
I don't know, one of those.
Okay.
Right there is fine.
Alright.
And then I'll be
I'll pass it. I'm not gonna do reaction.
Okay, I'll also pass.
okay. I'm done too.
Alright.
So then combat.
Combat.
I've got
302 is
302.
up again. I'm rolling against you this time.
I get to do missiles first.
You do get to do missiles
Come
first.
on, 6s.
Jeez, that's good.
It's a 5 and a 4, so no.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Alright, so now we go to initiation, because
Yep,
don't
and
those
these are
first?
faster, yep.
Yep.
So they get plasma cannons first.
Yep. They sure do.
Nothing.
Wow, what is going on over there, Chris?
Boston is what's happening.
And then he goes, misses.
Yeah,
3 and a
both
3.
miss. Okay.
Yep.
It's a miss.
1.
Hit.
Big roll, Chris. Big roll.
Nope.
Wow. Yellow dice seem better. Miss.
Nope.
Nope. Whoop. Nope.
Nope.
Jeez.
Nope.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
6 is a hit.
6 is a hit. Wow, are the ancients this hard to kill?
Alright, so I'll still get a participation trophy though.
You do get a participation trophy.
You get the
Now,
black bag.
Beth.
I will wait. I think that's at the end.
Yep. No, player order on that square, so you'll take it now. Now, Beth, you go. You have +2 on your rolls, which is good. So roll 2 of those. You go first. So 2 yellers, and you get +2. Hit. So done 1 damage. Now he's gonna fire back. Hit. Take away 1 of yours. Roll a dice. Which one do you want? I'll let you pick. Taking the one that lands on hit. Oh, well, that was a good strategy. You killed another one. So now you'll get 1 participation and 1 for killing the enemy ship, and you get this. You can place it. What is it?
5 mineral.
Or 5 research.
Yeah.
That's really good, because that allows you to do so much. And then
2 of those tiles.
these go back over there,
Oh, sorry.
because you don't get the points now. And then you can
So I get 2
colonize
tiles or
2 tiles, and you get to pick one.
pick one.
Yep. Always only 1. And then anybody, you can colonize, Beth, if you want.
Does that require me to?
Your colony ships, you'd flip and put Cuba.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah, you'd have
you
to
just flip
spend
one of
money.
your colony ships to put
Oh,
one
one
of
of
your
these?
open population.
But you'd have to put one here, disc here first, right?
You would have to put it.
Which is expensive.
You just have to have without opponent ships, I think. Let's see.
So that gets you tech. This is very hard to figure out the order to advance. It seems expensive to advance your civilization.
I'm just wondering if you have to pay, if you have to have an influence to put population. Oh yeah, you do. You do have to have population influence. You're right. Because if you take off the influence, you have to remove your population.
Okay. So I'll just leave it open, I guess.
Okay.
Leave it open?
Yeah.
Alright. So now we'll go to cleanup phase. So I owe 5. I have 2 make 4, so that gives me to 6, so I'll be at 1. And the other 2 I go up
So
by
3
4.
science.
0.
Let's see, 4, let's see, 13 minus 4, I have to pay 9. I get 3 minerals.
And then we do draw 6 tiles, tech tiles every round, right? I did see that correct. Is that on the back of the instructions, Chris?
Take new tactiles from bag is the cleanup phase.
Yep.
For
It's
3
6.
players, it's 6.
Yep. All right, here we go. First one is a orbital. Costs 6. It looks like. Oh, I have
Alright,
it
you
over
have
here.
this.
Yeah, I have it. Sorry. Then number 2 is advance economy.
Okay.
Number 3 is fusion source. Number 4 is advanced robotics. 5 is advanced economy. And number 6, good old number 6, is advanced robotics. All right, I'm first player.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying not to suck here. Trying not to suck. So I need money. That's for dang sure. I need to build a ship and then move it in and try to kill one of these guys. That's what needs to happen. That's what's got to happen. So we're going to build a interceptor for 3, going down to 2. And I'm going to put that bad boy right there. And then I'm going to pass.
I am going to. Let's see, can I take a look at the tech?
Yep, absolutely. Oops, we're in round 3.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and build.
Build.
Yep.
You can build.
Some ships. 2. I'm going to build 2 cruisers. Here.
Perfect. And then I can't just automatically, just as one of my moves, put an influence on there, right?
Yeah, it's an influence action, so you
Okay.
could do that, and you get, I think, 2 influence actions you can do.
Okay.
So when you do that, you can pull discs off if you want from places if you don't want your disc there,
Okay.
or you can take ones from there and put them on.
Okay. So I'll just put that on there.
Yeah, and then you could also colonize if you want to. So if you want to spend your ships, you also get to bring 2 colony ships back. So you could, so first up you have to do influence action there,
Okay.
and then you can use 2 colony ships to, or one of your colony. Yeah, you could colonize both of these and then flip them back.
Okay. I'm sorry.
So you colonize,
Oh, okay. Sorry.
and then
If you're still in the influence action, so you can flip them back too.
Okay.
So,
So then, one of these goes here.
Yep.
And
And then they go back.
yeah, move influence disc and flip 2 colony ships face up. So.
okay. That's my move, I guess.
That's your move?
Yeah.
Alright, well, we know my plan. So, phase 2 is to upgrade, and we're gonna. Can you grab me some gauze shield? I mean, it doesn't sound very
Okay.
protective, but
Better than nothing.
it's better than nothing. And we will put that right there.
Sweet.
And that is my action.
Okay. I'm going to take an upgrade action and upgrade my cruisers. You gotta give them a plasma cannon. Can you double up on cannons?
I think if yes.
Like if I have a spot for it, can I throw that?
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
And then I'm gonna do nuclear source too.
Oh, there is 2 upgrades. I just didn't have
That over here. Hold on. Nope,
anything
sorry,
else.
not nuclear source. Nuclear
In the
source.
bottom, isn't the bottom one you can do without research? So the bottom row there, I believe, is non-research. Is there anything good in there, in that bottom row?
There's a nuclear drive, a hull that you can grab. Nuclear source just gives you more power. Electron computer, which is the worst version of the positron computer. Ion cannon, which is just the basic weapon. And then the Gauss shield, which is the... Sorry, Gauss shield I think you have to research for.
And that's a -1 Gauss shield.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Alright. Beth, you're up.
So I have another question.
Okay.
So I have 0 money,
Yep.
and I have to pay 3.
Yep.
So
You'll
I
have
really
4.
am stuck. Not
You'll
doing
get
anymore.
4, but there's other ways to get money by moving population.
Influence back, basically, or selling
Yeah.
other stuff.
You could pull influence back, but if you pull influence back, it'll also pull it back. So if you pull this influence back, at the end cleanup phase, it would cover one back up, and then because this is on an anything, you could put it anywhere, so you wouldn't lose money. You could lose something else at the cleanup phase.
So is that something you would do?
I mean, you could. I mean,
Or do you just say I'm good and take the 2 extra money?
it's our first time playing. I don't
Yeah.
know
I don't know.
I'm struggling and trying to remove, because you need to get these next 2 cubes out is what really advances your money, because that's when you get the bigger jumps.
Right.
You start going up by 2s. So
And how do you get these? Or those just never...
those are tactiles.
Okay.
So that is one thing that you can look at doing, is if you have those open, you can do them. I mean, I get to... that doesn't mean I have it for the whole game, does it? That I got to put it there at the beginning?
Yeah, it's there unless you take the influence off.
Right, but I can't do these for free. I still have to tech
You
that.
have to do an influence action, I think. Or no, it's like you can use a colony ship.
Right, use it. But I'm wondering if my...
Well, you have to have advanced mining, too.
Right, I just get these 2 at the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't get them after that. All right.
Okay, so if I were one of these or the...
What are you looking to do?
I don't know. I need more money right now.
Get out there, find some.
Right?
Or you can
So,
go toward advanced
you could
economy.
Advanced economy is 10 pink,
You could buy that.
which you could buy,
Okay.
and that would help you out
That's only 9
tremendously.
pink, 'cause you get a
Yeah,
discount.
Okay, I'll take it.
there you go.
So this goes
Just
here.
means then that you can put colonies on any of these
Yeah,
little
so
starry
spend 9, so you're down to 7.
So I just did a what? Though?
You did a research.
Research.
Yep, and so now you can use your colony ships to now start moving cubes onto any one like that. So right now you have just 1, so you can flip 1 and move it over and you'll get more money. I feel like you're winning now because of that. I'm so far behind, it doesn't matter. Alright, I'm gonna move. 2 ships, 1 spot. Who wants a piece of this action? You do, Mr. Ancient. We're coming at you. You might have destroyed my last 2 ships, but I feel better this time. I feel better this time. Alright, that's me.
Want to do a movement action?
Ooh.
Oh, wow, I didn't even see he got those awesome suckers.
Yeah, he got those the last time.
So was that, how did you You bought those ones?
I bought them. Yes.
And how much were those?
5 apiece.
That's what a whistling gopher is. What do those go for?
All right.
Oh, I do have advanced labs.
Oh shit.
I gotta pay attention to what's going on here. Over to you, Beth.
I'm just gonna be done. I'm gonna pass.
Take the 2 money?
Yeah.
There you go. There's your 2 money. What am I making? 4, and I have 2, so I'm 1 short if I go 1 more action. Yeah. I think I will also pass because I'm gonna try to beat me up some enemy ships, and then Chris is gonna try to beat him some enemy ships. So I pass.
All right. I will pass.
All right, you're up again. Your initiative's got to be way higher this time. Oh wait, no, their initiative is low. But you do have plasma.
They're actually, yeah, I have, it's tied, so they're going to defend.
So that one, but you get to shoot your plasma cannons before anything else.
No, I do not. That's not a missile.
Oh, really? You don't
Yep,
get to
so
shoot those first?
The enemy shoots first.
How about that, a 5? Do you have any defense over there?
6, I got 1 hull on each of these guys, so...
So 1 will take
the damage.
Alright.
Alright, and I get a +1 to hit, so each of them are going to get an orange and a yellow.
Oh, they get an orange and a yellow.
Mm-hmm. So I got ion cannons and plasma cannons. And then 5s or higher hit.
Sorry.
1.
1 hit.
So he gets a purple.
Yep. Alright, you shoot again.
Nothing.
Nothing. Nope.
Whoa. A 5?
1, and then you deal to that one.
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay.
That makes sense, I think. Okay, why do we only roll good when we're rolling for the aliens?
I don't know.
Does that seem way it's going?
I get it. That's a hit.
That is
So
dead.
He's dead.
He is dead. Alright. Circle gets a square. What are you going to do with that bad boy?
Throw that on my cruiser. It's a shard hull. They're
Ooh.
3 hull.
Those are beefy.
Worth it.
Those are beefy. Alright.
I'll place an influence in this sector. Too.
Yeah. Yeah, you will. And do you want to do a colonization?
That can be during upkeep.
Okay. All right. I'm going to throw 2 yellow and try to kill this ancient right away. Look at that.
Else.
I killed it right away.
Double hit, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I needed that. I needed that.
I don't have to keep one of these if I don't want it, right?
What is this bad boy? Where do I put this? I just put it on my little ships, don't I?
I'll throw them back.
I got a Silician missile. It's a blue die.
Yep, it's a blue die. So those got... They're like the less good version of the antimatter missiles. They just have 3 hits on a side for the 6.
Okay. So do I just put those on my interceptors because that's what I have? I think so, right? But if I put it over the ion cannon, then that's my only
That's
shot.
your only good shot, yep.
I could replace that, couldn't I? I could take out
Yep.
my shield.
Yep.
What do I have for
Just make sure you
tech?
have enough energy too.
I will be able to build a cruiser this next round. So I think we put it there and build a cruiser. Because the cruisers do have 1 hull, so that's not bad. And then I can place an influence anytime. Wait, so if I place this... Oh, I can afford it then. So I will place an influence on that one. Now we're to the rest of the upkeep. Oops, I get to draw 2 and take 1 from that. Killing the ancients, that's kind of a big part of this game.
Mm-hmm. Kill the ancients, take their stuff.
Yep. Take that. And now we're at upkeep.
Yep, I'm gonna colonize. Oh, sorry, I don't know if that's an order. But I'm
I
gonna
don't think
colonize
so. It
mine.
is. Yep, I'm gonna spend 2 of mine to move a yellow. That single-handedly made a huge difference in my whole game, hitting that one ship, because it got me to.
Oh.
It was a huge
There you go.
victory for me. Just want to thank all the people for helping out and helping me kill these alien ancient ships. And then we pay our debts, player blood debts. That's stuck in my head.
Yep.
So I gain 6 and then lose 7 on this one. So gold is down to 1.
I had to.
This goes to 7. That's sweet.
I'm gonna remove an influence for mine.
Okay.
Can you do that anytime, or just if you're
Yes,
running
it's
low?
during when you're paying to pay your debt.
Because let's see, I've got 6, I have 13, I only generate 4, so I would have to pay 9. So I'm gonna remove this disc.
Yep. Oh, that's actually perfect because you don't have any population there, so you really don't lose anything for it.
Just the points is all.
Yeah.
And so then it's just 10 instead.
But the kind of nice thing is if you influence at the end of the game, you can try to get those points back if somebody else doesn't steal it. And right now we're really not connected, except for me and Beth could start battling.
No money.
Well, the rich civilization is now poor.
Well, I haven't hit any income generation.
No. Makes a huge difference.
Yep.
All right,
And
so
then
that's done.
Production. So
Yep.
this goes to 6.
Then move your influence
This goes up
cubes
6.
back. Reflip these bad boys. Move the round marker up. Who wants to hold this while I give him 6 more? 1, 2. 3, 4. 5, 6. This is a big round right
There's
here.
an improved hull coming in. Has plasma cannons too. And a fusion drive.
There is a lot of strategy to do in this game. A lot.
Alright. Beth starts us off around round 4. Did you already move
Yep,
this?
I moved to round 4, yep. Beth, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I wanna, let's see. I think I'm finally maybe getting a hang of this. It's taking me a little bit.
She always says that and then she wins. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I got the most points. I got destroyed in the last game of Terraforming Mars. I think she beat me by 10 points. That's kind of a big victory in terraforming.
Mm-hmm.
I wanna buy this one.
What is... Oh, yeah, that's probably going to hurt us a little bit. That's good. That's a good one. 1, 2... Oh, my goodness. Her mineral protection's going to go up. So you have to influence to get them all out there, but still... Oh. Beth's going to have some mineral production coming up. Going to have to raid her area. Can't get anything from it. All right, over to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do an explore action. Let's do a number 2 ski. Gotta fill in the gaps here, see what's going on. No dreadnought. This is like no whammy. No whammy. No whammy. No whammy!
Nice.
Dork.
Oh, I can't draw it to. I don't have it. There's no thing on the
No
side.
wormhole.
Oh my god, that's horrible. I pulled the best possible solution
You
and
can go up there though, can't you?
yeah, now I gotta draw 3 though, so I don't get that was such a good one. We'll shuffle those back up if everyone wants a 2. So that shows you how good some 2s are. I thought maybe I was gonna get... Oh, that's so bad. That was so bad. No whammy. No whammy. There's like nothing there. It's not even...
It is nothing.
It's literally nothing. Oh wait, no, I get a tile at least.
You will get a tile, yep.
Yeah. So I do get to explore. I have no idea what this even is.
You have to place an influence disc if you want that, though.
Yep. Is that what it is? You have to place an influence to get those, or do you just get those for exploring?
Well, let's look.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Oh,
you just get the discovery tile.
all right.
As long as it's not defended.
Can you tell me what that means?
Yeah, let's see. 3 ancient tech. Take the regular tech tile with the lowest printed cost you don't already have from the tech tray and place it on your species board for free.
The lowest cost.
Yep, regular tech tile with the lowest printed cost.
So lowest printed is shields, which I have. The next is Starbase, which I have. So it would be Fusion Source or Fusion Drive, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take Fusion Drive.
And then you place it on your board for free.
Ooh, that gives me
It ended up being so bad.
No, it doesn't, because that gives me a discount for going there. So that was not horrible. I am not going to influence that sector right now just because that's too expensive for my blood. For one
Makes
victory
sense.
point.
Makes sense. I gotta get some dough.
So now if you want to influence in the future, that means you have to actually spend a disc to influence it. Because at the end of the game, you don't have to pay the gold. So round 8's when you want to do crazy stuff like that, I think. Oh, that was such a good tile for tile 2.
I'm in a really tough spot. I have no cash generation. Everything's so expensive.
That's a hard part to figure out here, is what the balance there.
I'm gonna build. Actually, I'm gonna explore.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Can I get a 2 tile, please?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you just choose from amongst them. There's some good ones in there. Did he get a good one? No. Jesus. I was hoping you'd get a good one there. At least you can explore.
I do get a discovery tile.
Yeah, yeah. Is it good? Some cash money?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a good... Oh, he likes it. He likes it.
Good.
We got a winner.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw this on my cruiser. It's a
What do you get?
Soliton Charger. It's just going to roll blue dice instead of yellow dice now. Doesn't cost any more energy either, so that's best.
So you have a pretty beefy cruiser there.
I do have a beefy cruiser.
Which, when you got alien civilization up there, that looks pretty rich with stuff. Over to me.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, like I said, over to Beth. And we just throw these back over in there, I think. Or do you think... Yeah, I would imagine.
That's what we've been doing.
Yeah. Works for us. They should have given us a bag for that one, too. I suppose...
I'm gonna really try doing some upgrades, but I just don't know what to upgrade.
So you can do...
Oh, we're supposed to be spending those and putting them in out of the pool.
Oh.
Oops.
So... You can't upgrade much because all you have is this to upgrade, and you've already done that.
Okay.
So you would need to research, which you've already done a ton of researching.
Okay.
So you could
so
build...
really I should build.
You could build a cruiser.
Or I could build
A dreadnought?
or can I not?
Yeah, you can build a dreadnought. I don't see why not. It doesn't say you have to have that technology. There's no dreadnought thing up there, yeah. That's this bad boy right here.
Why would I want to build one of those over a cruiser?
Because it's got 2 hull, so it needs 3 hits to die. You have +1 on your dice, and you have 2 ion cannons, which each roll 1.
Alright. You convinced me. That's what I'm gonna do.
Where would you like to put it? You want to put it in the center and go towards that big guy in the middle, or do you want to go towards me? Which would be rude. Because I would get destroyed. So here or there. You either probably want to come at me or go at the middle.
Oh, I don't think I'm strong enough to go in the middle.
No, you're not now. I mean, it's a 7 defense. It's rolling 4 plus 2.
Yeah.
That's not something that's going to be a good
So
time.
I'll just go towards you.
So you go right here?
Yeah.
That's rude. Alrighty. Now it's my turn, as I so rudely, said before it was. Board's filling in nicely. I did say I was going to build something, I believe, last time. So I will build a cruiser. And I'm not going to lie, my cruisers are not nearly as cool as looking as your guys' ships. These blue ships are just kind of, I look like a whale going through the, like some kind of sea creature going through the ocean. So we'll go right there for my build. And I am I'm done. I'm good.
You good?
I'm good. Back to Mr. Christopher. Trying to figure out with
I
the
don't know
money.
how I cannot
Get money?
lose everything. Yeah.
I don't understand it either, to be honest with you.
I'm going to pass.
He's going to take 2 money and pass.
Well, I kind of feel the same way, so I'm gonna
You're passing?
pass too.
Okay. I don't feel the same way. I'm going to spend and I'm going to move. And I'm going to move 2 ships. So we're going to bring my newly purchased cruiser in with my Silician missile. And my little interceptor. And then back to Chris.
No reaction.
Reaction from you?
No.
No reaction from you. So that means combat. I'm the only one in combat.
Mm-hmm.
So first, my interceptor shoots first. And then the dreadnought, then my cruiser. Interceptor rolls a blank ski.
Okay.
Now 2 yellows.
That's a miss.
That's a miss. Now I roll 1 yellow, 1 blue. Is that how it goes? And the missiles are only 1 time, right? I don't get to shoot those every time.
Happen before anything happens. You just launch that. It's a one-time use.
So that's a 1. So I just roll
that first.
All right. So just roll that 1-time use. It's a 3.
It's a 4. Okay.
4. Yep. So that does nothing.
Nope.
So now it rolls just 1 yellow.
Oh.
3. Yeah.
And your interceptors will go again.
Yeah. Now my interceptor. A 4.
Okay. It's a hit.
This guy dead?
Yep.
1 hit to the. Let's use one of these. What does that do?
Let's see. He's in purple.
Purple. Thank you.
Okay. Then it'll shoot back.
Yep, it will.
So.
No whammy.
No shields on there.
No whammy. 1 hull.
Nope.
All right. I need 1 more. Come on, baby.
Nope.
5. Not enough.
Nope.
Nope. Yes.
Got it.
Dead. Take this bad boy. Ooh. What does this mean? Does that mean it raises my initiative to level 3?
Yep.
So if I go... Like, I'm just wondering what else you could, like... You can't cover your nuclear drive.
You have to have a drive on a ship.
I could take away my electron computer so that I can roll 2 dice every time.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So now my initiative is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that ship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that.
Sweet. So that's the only combat.
That is the only
Do you wanna
combat.
influence that sector.
I think that might cost me a little more than what I can afford at the present time, because I have 1. I'm going to gain 6, and I don't have that money upgrade. So, no. Oops. I cheated. Took 3 instead of 2. Wow. Yay me. So I'm not going to influence that sector at this time.
Okay. All right, that's combat. So upkeep colony ships. You can use them if you have them.
I have
Oh,
nothing I
you
can
do.
colonize. Beth does not have anything to colonize.
What do you mean?
Add bricks.
I can
Oh,
to my.
You can colonize.
Oh yeah,
that.
you can colonize. Yeah.
Can I do all of
You got
them?
an empty cube there too.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So you can do 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Brown.
you've got this. Yeah, that's okay. That's you got that.
That was a star
thing
one.
for yeah. Can you do that? You could do advanced brown there though.
Oh wait, no, you're advanced yellow. Oh no, you're advanced brown. Yeah, yeah. Holy shnikes.
You get all the minerals.
Yeah, that's not good for a person that gets cheap ships.
All right, and then we need action discs back.
Yep.
Oh, we need
Well,
to
I
pay influence.
I pay 7.
I pay 1.
So I go up 6 and then down to 0 for gold.
And in production, I get 3 science and minerals.
I did not pay for my cruiser, so I should be down at 2. And then go up 6 back to 7. And then research, I'm starting to save some money. It's paying off.
There you go.
Up to 12.
Then I start new round, round 5. We need a new
New Sixers. There's something we're all missing here. That it's, I feel like we should be getting more
Neutron
cubes
bombs.
out faster.
Advanced econ. Improved hull. Improved logistics.
Ooh, in the bottom, rare.
Plasma cannon. And quantum grid.
Quantum grid is good because that gives you 2
tokens.
discs.
Yeah.
That's like a really
That's cost 16 though, so.
yeah. But that like for you that would be astronomically
Yeah.
huge.
Alright. And I'll reorganize that. You're supposed to organize it by cost, I think.
Oh.
So I will start off with a research action.
Yep.
And I'm going to go ahead and research advanced econ.
Oh yeah.
Paying 8.
Do you have a lot of advanced econ?
And then
Oh
I'm
yeah,
going
you
to
do.
go ahead and colonize.
Yep. Yeah, that was a big one.
2.
2, yeah. That helps. So you're up to 6 money now?
8.
8. Huge. That's a huge turn there. Beth, what are you gonna do?
Oh, I don't know. I feel like I need to upgrade my ship, like I said.
Well, there you go.
So, what can I upgrade on this bad boy? Since he's like huge.
Well, you need to research it before you upgrade it.
Oh.
So if you want to upgrade that, you could do plasma cannons, which would be a 5 research for you, is what
Okay.
you have.
I'll do that one.
Yep. So yeah, she'll grab the orange plasma cannons,
Orange plasma cannons.
and then you can just fill it in. Oh, you can put it right here, actually.
On your dreadnought ship?
Yeah, you
Okay.
could go. Now you're just a beefy ship.
So
Oh wait, sorry, that goes here.
It's right there.
So I pay 5.
Yep. And then your next action, you can do the upgrade.
Oh, there's.
You can do the upgrade to actually,
Put it on your
Fill her
ship.
in.
yeah, put it on the ship. All right, Jason, what are we doing here? What are we doing?
And I just did an upgrade, right?
Hmm.
Or research.
So far away from anything. I already knew what I was going to do. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take that advanced robotics for 6.
Here you go.
So what's that do?
So I spend a chip on research, and then I will gain 1 back. Because that gives me +1 disc.
Oh, every round you get an extra.
Well, you have 3 spare discs in here
Oh.
that you can add to your board. So yeah, so that's huge. And that is my turn. Chris is over there organizing,
Yep.
plotting the death of a civilization.
That's happening right now. We're doing explore action.
Okay.
See if we can find anything cheap.
Spicy.
We're gonna go off this way for a 3-er.
Just 4 3s left.
Okay, something free.
There is a civilization that allows you to look at 2 and choose 1.
Let's do it this way so nobody else can come into it. Alright, so let's grab one of these puppies. Just gonna snag it. It's a flux shield.
You completely not able to go over to Chris.
Me? We're blocked off. So you would need to fill in a 1, which could connect us to Chris.
I'm gonna put a flux shield on my dreadnought. No.
Could. Oh no, you couldn't.
There. Flux shield on my dreadnought. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, I can't do that.
So your nuclear source, if it says 3, you can only have 3.
Keep it for points.
You can have up to a 3, or is it the total number of those?
It's you take the energy on the bottom, add your nuclear power source, and then you can't have electricity more than that number.
Okay,
So,
that's what I thought.
okay, over to you, Beth.
Oh man. So now I'm gonna upgrade, right? And
Yep.
get that.
Yep.
The plasma cannon.
She would like a plasma cannon from the upgrade bin.
Here you go.
Oh no.
Oh, sorry, upgrade.
The actual.
Here you go. Throw it on that ship.
Where does that go? Like right
You
here?
could go right there
Right
for
there.
now.
Choose.
Yeah.
Yep. 2, 3, 4,
That's
5.
that's a
Oh,
powerful.
you've only got 3 power though.
Oh, so you'd have to either you have to block one of these or wait and upgrade it. So you can put this right there, I
Oh.
believe,
Okay.
and just leave it for later, or at any point. I think at any time she can just do that, or she have to do another upgrade action.
So you only get to do that with ones that you technically find.
Oh, so you have to put it on something. So
I don't have that ship.
you could go like that.
Or would you just not upgrade that and?
Maybe not upgrade it right now. You have to wait to. Is there a nuclear drive upgrade in there that goes to a 4? Oh, you would need a 5.
There's fusion source, which gets to a 6. It's a 4-coster.
Yeah, so you could, which she doesn't have money for right now.
No, I don't. All right. So don't upgrade now.
Otherwise, you can put it right here.
Would that be bad?
Oh, you can't because you're still at 4. Yeah, don't do that action right now.
Okay. I'm gonna throw that over there.
So, you can,
I'll
You could explore.
explore.
1, you want to do that one?
I guess.
Connect with Chris. I mean, you're the powerhouse of ships, so
What do you mean?
look at that, and you're so lucky.
No.
You want to do it that way?
Well, it's got a lot of connections.
So that wouldn't connect to this one, but over to that one. That won't connect to that, which is probably fine if that's...
Yeah.
Yeah, because that blocks it from...
You'll have to go a little
It's
farther.
just a cruiser right there, right? Okay.
Yep. So, no... It has no explore value, but you could influence and move 2 of these immediately, which is 1 money and research, which isn't bad.
I'll probably do that.
And then, you can't... You'll have to do that next... Ooh, that's going to be expensive.
I can't put that there?
You can, but you
Oh.
can't do this unless you didn't flip these over from the last... Have you influenced at all this game?
No, I haven't.
No.
Sorry.
So
It
you...
goes back every round. So.
Yeah, so
Okay.
flip 2. If you flip 2, you can do those right now.
So 1 money and 1...
That's turning into a powerhouse over here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's just late rounds is what it takes here. Now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. I feel like getting this extra chip was pretty nice. I can do fusion drive. Yeah, I'm gonna do fusion drive over there, Chris.
fusion drive.
And we're gonna put. Oh, I gotta make sure I can afford it.
Wait, you already have fusion. Oh, yeah, for
Right
energy.
there,
Yeah.
2, 3. Yep, I can afford it. So now my cruiser's upgraded. Yeah, that's all I can do. Back to Chris.
I have to pass again.
You're passing.
Let me think.
Yep. What are you up to? Money? 10? 10 money?
Just thinking.
8.
Oh, and he can still do upgrades, moves, builds, all that in the reaction phase. That is kind of a nice thing. That you get those 3 abilities. I gotta put this up.
I'm gonna do one more action.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a bill. Let's see. I'm gonna build like another cruiser
Okay.
right here.
He's coming for you. He's coming for you. He's got a free. He can do war crimes.
We don't have a trade agreement.
Nobody does. Beth.
I'm gonna build also.
What are you gonna build?
I'm gonna build a dreadnought.
Jeez.
A dreadnought.
Oh. She didn't like that act of aggression of building a ship right there.
No, I didn't.
And Chris has the little grin like, huh. All right, over to me. All right. Man, I'm missing out on all the fun over there. Let's build. And I will build a cruiser for 5. Because I like me some cruisers. And I'm going to put that bad boy right there. I'll let you guys fight amongst yourself. I see a couple of dreadnoughts that need to get toasted. And that is me.
I pass.
Taking the 2 money. Beth.
I am also gonna pass.
Alright, flip that card over. I am going to move. I have 2 movements. I got my nice fusion drive. So, YOLO, baby. YOLO. I'm coming for them.
Yeah, do it.
These are pretty beefy.
They are. You got a lot of guns.
Yeah. I don't feel
And
so
missiles.
bad. And I get 2 blues before they even get to shoot. And I have initiative because I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm at an 8 initiative
That's
right
awesome. All right. No reaction from me. So.
now. Beth, reaction?
Nope.
Oh, you could have moved in there and surprised them. You guys could have had your own battle.
No.
All right.
Sorry.
Who wants to? I roll 2 blues first for each of my ships, and then I get 2 yellows before those guys go. Come on, big ships.
3.
So 3.
One of them's dead.
One of them's gone.
So let's take that one. Then I get 2 yellows.
1.
One.
damage on one.
Boy, that was pretty damn good. And
Okay,
now
back.
Chris with 2 yellows. Come on, roll back, Chris. Roll back, Chris.
It's a no miss.
A miss. All right, 2 yellows. Hit. It's dead.
It's gone.
So I'm going to get 3, and I get this bad boy. Oh, taking it. This is discarded, so I'll take 6 of these bad boys.
6 rounds, okay.
I'm sure at some point you should be taking those for victory points, but I'm greedy. And then I'll take 3 of these and choose 1.
But is that one technically one? For you?
You can't place one there. Yeah.
What's that? I can?
You have to replace one of your current
Yeah, I
ones.
have to replace one of those. And then... now we can do influence, which I will definitely be influencing. what do I have? I have that. God, you have the money one. So I will go boom, 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 and go 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2.
Can I influence my 1 here?
If you have an influence tile, you can. Chris, do you have any influencing?
No, I don't have an advanced science. So.
Okay. Pay our debts, right?
Yep, I will pay 2.
8. I will get +1 on that one. And then I'm really moving up to 14 here because of my 6 bonus. That was huge. And 8. Ooh. Powerhouse coming. Powerhouse coming.
4.
I think Chris got screwed by that faction with the extra 2 discs off. That 26 money.
It's tough. It's really hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Started with a lot, but I burned through it super fast.
Chris was like a 10-year-old on Christmas, just got the check from the grandma, and they went to Target, and he spent all his money at Target.
Yeah, I didn't find any money civilizations.
No.
So.
And it's our first playthrough, so we have no idea
Yep.
what we're doing at the beginning.
Alright, so I start. I begin.
You do start. Alright, these flip over, move some
Get
discs
some new
back,
tech.
move us
I'll
up
just pass me
to...
the tech bag and I'll put them up.
Yep, move us up to 6. So yeah, it's...
Cool. Some big whammies here. Some big ones. Warp portal tech. 0 point source tech.
I mean...
Gluton computer.
I'm feeling like I bring 4 ships in
Recruit
against this
hull.
star base and just start shooting. Does it retain damage throughout, or do you think it heals at the end of the combat range? Or do you think it...
They all heal at the end.
Okay. So you literally have to go in. So if me and Beth went in together, whoever lived after all the fighting. But your one dreadnought's too far away. Those dreadnoughts are pretty scary.
I need to upgrade them.
Yeah, you do. Did you take your 6?
Yes.
Alright.
I mean, you can buy lots of ships. You just go with lots of them.
I begin.
You could buy 2 more. Or is there... Oh, only 2 dreadnoughts is all you can have out.
I guess.
But those... Yeah, you have to find something to upgrade there. Chris is looking for the tactical move right now.
Just checking out. Where's advanced?
Oh, I
9.
100%
It's so expansive.
cheated. I 100% cheated.
What do you mean?
Which I have to come down. I'm going to lose 4 here. And I'll be back down to 0 gold.
What happened?
I didn't have influence on it. I can't just put population where I don't have influence.
Right, you would place the influence.
I wouldn't have been able to afford it.
Okay. Alright, I really have to decide what I'm going to do here. I'm going to build a cruiser and an interceptor. Go down to 1. One's going to go here. One's going to go here.
Is there a hull upgrade in that tech up there?
Mm-hmm.
How much?
There's a cost 6 for a 2.
What about fusion drive? Is there a fusion drive over there?
There is. There's a fusion.
Or fusion source? There
fusion
it is.
Source 6.
6, and that's a 4 ski.
Yep. There's a tachyon drive too if you decide to do that, or a fusion drive right here. So.
Ooh, the fusion source is what I think I need. I need to upgrade.
How do you know what you need to upgrade?
So like
I'm confused.
so right here
Right.
is your source. So right now I'm 3. I'm at 2-3 maxed out on this ship, so I can't upgrade like my hull because it takes more fusion source.
So you need to upgrade this to get more.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Because right now you're at 1, 2, 3, so you're the max stuff that you can do that costs energy. Not everything costs energy. Like these missiles, they didn't cost me any energy. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to upgrade my cruiser to that level.
Gotcha. So in other words, if I want that particular missile to be more powerful, I need to upgrade this.
Right. So you just need to determine what is going to be your main ship. Are you going to make too strong? I'm making huge cruisers. That's what I have. I'm jamming my cruisers way up so I can go into the middle and start wrecking people.
Well, I feel like I should probably do that with my big guys, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna upgrade then. Or
So you need to research. So you probably want the fusion source,
which how much?
It can be a minimum of 3, which because you're already there, so it costs you 3 pink. So now you'll be able to do 2 upgrades, and you'll be able to upgrade your fusion source, and then upgrade to put cannons on your dreadnoughts.
Okay.
I think there was. Did you take the only one? Oh, God, you suck.
Oh, sorry.
Don't be sorry.
That's horrible. You just really screwed me there. My whole plan has been destroyed. I can't believe that just happened. All I wanted was more shields for my stuff. That's all I was looking for. What doesn't take energy? Man. That's a bad day right there. That's a real bad day. I'm going to build a ship. Actually, I'm going to influence 2. I'm going to place an influence token there and an influence token there. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 and go money, tech. Okay, I'm done.
I'm gonna do an upgrade action.
Is that the wrong one though?
No, I wanted on that one.
Oh.
I have advanced labs. My scientists have been working hard in the...
But wouldn't you get one on each of them?
I did the one up here.
Oh.
I'm gonna grab a fusion drive.
That's a standard fusion drive.
It increases my movement to 2. And I'm gonna grab another fusion drive.
Because you can do 2.
I can. Actually, I'll throw a plus. Yeah, I'll do a fusion drive. On my dreadnought. I think.
Is there advanced commerce in there?
I can't afford that. Yeah, I can afford that.
There is advanced economy in there. Ooh,
Right.
that's
We're gonna do
spicy.
So I'm gonna upgrade.
Yep.
and
You can do 2, 3. Oh my
3.
Lanta. So she wants a fusion source,
Yeah.
and then you could do. So you have 2 options here. You could do another fusion source anywhere. I think that's kind of wasted.
Why wouldn't I do it?
You could do 2 of those.
Okay.
So you could do 1 here, and you could take away the generator. You probably don't want to take away your hull. You can't take away your movement. So I don't know where you want to
do it.
Yeah.
And you-
in there. What is the?
So this
That
is.
makes it better to hit. So
Yeah.
5s and 6s.
You don't want to cover that.
This one,
Yeah, or you could put it over here.
but I don't have any of those. So
Oh,
I'll just
yeah, I
throw one on your
suppose.
dreadnought then.
Okay.
You'll roll better dice.
put it right here.
Roll more hits if you
Yeah.
hit it.
So you'll get 2 oranges eat right when you come in there.
Yeah. I guess your weapons only need to be as strong as your opponent's hulls. That's kind of the big thing. Alright. It's a little terrifying.
It is a little
Right
terrifying.
there.
What's your movement on those? 1. That's pretty good. I'm gonna do a build action. Or wait, hold on a second. I'm gonna generate 8 money. I have 0. Those are not good things. So if I build and move 10, and then I have to destroy that, and I'd be looking at 3 of those dice against 4 yellers that are all +2. That is scary. I have no dice modifiers. I don't think I want to go in that battle like that.
What battle?
I want to go at this thing with my beefy cruisers, but we're going to explore. Yeah, the hell's that for out of left field? We're going to do a inner 1. It's not horrible, and it's all sides. So do I want to connect with Chris's side of the board, which would be the long? I think I go right. I can't. There's not a thing on that side, so I have to go right here. And I'll need a number 2 token.
And a bad boy.
And a big, bad, ugly. All right.
So if you and I were to both move into that space,
So it would go, if you move in first, it goes the defender versus you, then then whoever's left versus the second person that moved in.
so you and I would end up fighting.
Yeah, there can only be one person left at the end. So if you move and then I move, you're fighting this thing first. If I move in first, I'm fighting that thing first. And then whoever lives between that and my ships fights you. So if you want to come at me, because it's going to happen.
I'm going to do a move action and move these 2 over here.
I was waiting for that to happen. Beth, what are you doing? It's your turn. It's your turn.
I don't need money. But I do have enough to do one more thing. Alright, I'm just gonna move. So you can move 2. So I can move both.
She has 2 dreadnoughts.
I can't move in there.
They only have it. Yeah.
Oh, right?
You can move 1 in there. You can't move this one.
No, I
You
didn't.
can't. There's no connecting wormhole there.
Yeah, there's no connecting wormhole.
So you'd have to go, oh, there isn't.
Nope.
So you have 2 movement actions though. So you can go 1 and then you can't get over there either.
No.
You have to go around.
You have to go all the way around. That was all for me. Unless you bought the technology, the half shield, is it in there? Is
Go
that
for the Death Star.
wormhole generator? There's a wormhole generator, but you don't have enough money to do it. The wormhole generator, if there's a half, you can go through a half.
Right.
But you don't have enough money for that at this time.
No. So how many can this guy move? Just 1?
Yeah, his space movement is right there. Yep.
So you can only move 1.
What you gonna do? You can start going towards that thing. I mean, that's where the money's at. There's the 1 tile I think goes under here because there's a. Oh, and that's worth 4 points.
I'll move.
All right. We don't need to move that one in there if you're gonna go here. Oh yeah, you do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me.
All right, Jason.
I know nothing.
You're up.
I am up. And we're gonna hopefully win this fight so that I can afford this action. We're gonna
Better go
move.
home.
And we're gonna come in right here. But I think I can take him pretty mightily. Because if Beth is making her move over there, I mean, we could have a showdown in that middle.
You could. I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
Take 2 cash.
He is going to take the 2 cash. I'm always one turn behind from doing that. Beth, too.
I'm done too.
You're gonna pass? Okay. I will also pass.
Okay. Fight.
So first 211.
I've got 271.
You're up.
Okay.
Or 271, yeah.
Fires the missiles. That does not hit.
That is a horrible roll.
And then my cruisers have a new higher initiative now. They're initiative 3, so they'll fire first.
Here's some blue if you need them. You got blue
Got
over there?
blue and orange right here. So come on, high rolls. That's 2 hits.
Yeah, that's a dead ship.
A dead ship.
That is a dead ship.
Yeah, let's see what we got here. Oh, I will take that. 8 cash. Woo, baby.
Oh, that is something he need. Daddy likey.
I'm gonna leave these.
With all these games, it's like once you get to these rounds, it's like, oh, now I understand everything, and I wish I could change my whole beginning of the game over. It seemed pretty daunting at first, but now it's actually...
I still don't get the upgrade part, but I'll eventually get there.
The upgrade part, you just have to research the technology here, then you can buy the upgrade, and you just have to make sure that all these don't add up more than that.
I'm gonna place the influence.
So that's why you have this 2, 4, 5. Or 2, 4, 6. Equals 6. If that was there, you couldn't have all of them. Mm-hmm. So you placed your influence. Mm-hmm. Now my fight. It's I get a blue first for each of them, right? So first of them, they
have missiles. So 3
and that's dead.
That's dead.
Yep, that was
good roll.
Yeah. God, could you imagine going off that guy and throwing a 3? All right. Ooh. That was a good one, wasn't it?
Lowest cost upgrade you don't have is what that is.
Yep. So this is going to be a little bit harder than last time.
So you have Gauss shields already.
Yep.
Okay, you don't have. This
I don't
one.
have neutron bombs. Yep. God dang it. I suppose it still makes my next thing cheaper, so it's always good. Yep. So I get that.
You could always just keep it for points too. That's your call.
I could, but it makes. With the last 2 rounds, I gotta research a couple things. It's not horrible. So what do we got in here? If I place an influence,
get 2, and then there's a cash and a science. I think you have mining. You don't have mining, so.
I don't have. I can't do it because I can't spend enough cubes to get them in there, so I'll have to wait till next round. All right, let's pay for our debts.
All right, I will have to pay too.
No money once again?
Oh, sorry. Do I pay 5?
Boy,
14,
I can build ships for days.
Oh, wait, colony ships. We forgot that part. I'm going to colonize.
Yeah, I couldn't. I don't have any more.
Money. And science.
Well, I'm sitting good for some stuff, but I still am lacking. I could use some more money.
All right, and then it's income time. So that's where I only have to spend 3. And then I generate. Go up 4.
12.
4.
16 is
28.
28. So I could start making that into money. Because I don't have any more.
Yeah, but or you could.
Just buy
You
a
can
bunch of
build
ships.
3 ships at a time. I mean, you could roll out with a bunch of these. I mean, or 3 of those, and you stack them there, and try to go in all at once.
All right.
All right, next round.
We need techs.
Techs are there up to round 7, almost the last round. Getting down there.
I feel like subsequent plays of this will go way faster.
Super fast, because you know what you'd want to do.
That's
That's what I read too.
So what happens when we get a unique tech that isn't when there's the tray is full?
I don't know.
Maybe most of the time people are taking those.
Maybe we're not taking them enough.
Yep. I think that's an indicator. Yeah, I don't know what happens. Wormhole generator.
Is it a rare tile?
It's a rare tile, yeah.
Yeah. Just set it down. We'll play house rules on that one.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
All right, Chris.
All right.
Oh, I can regenerate these. Boom, boom, boom.
Yep, I got my colony chips back.
Building
Flip that over. Let's go exploring. I go 1 ring, please.
Ring ones coming at ya. Yeah, you learn. That's what like these first games. It's you figure out what's going on and then try to figure out how to do better.
Choice there.
Ooh,
Yeah, do I want that to connect to anything?
that's the question.
I'll connect it to the center.
You're gonna get some stuff there, though, aren't you?
If I place influence. It doesn't generate any income.
Oh, it doesn't.
So it's an investment that way. Generating 10. Yeah, I'll place the influence there. So then I can start building ships there too.
Yep. Oof. Over to me. You gonna colonize any of that?
No, me.
Yep, it's you. Like I said.
Oh, yeah, I can colonize that, can't I?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Would there be any point in me exploring right there?
No, because there's no wormholes. Oh, there's a wormhole right here. Yeah, you could get something good.
I'm just like, I only have 2 of them.
Yeah, so yeah, try.
Okay, I'll take a 2 then.
A 2. Move your good old... There's some good 2s in there.
Not the ones I got.
Well, that's good for you. You can go there. It really doesn't matter because it's not going to connect to anything.
Okay, it's fine.
So one of those chips, one of these. See, that's the other thing. Nobody's built like monoliths or any of that kind of stuff or bought the tech to do that. Those are...
What is this? Just a free spot?
Yeah, that is a free spot. So you can put anything there. So if you want to put money there, so that is a good tile. Because if you beat these, well, now you have decisions to make. Are you going to keep your going that way? Or are you going to change up? What are you going to do? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, over to me.
Mm-hmm.
Build. I'll spend 10. And build 2 more big uns. I'm going to go there and there. And that's mine. Back to you, Chris.
Gonna research. And pay 5 science. To take this, the orbital. Right.
What does that give you?
I can build orbital structures now, these guys.
Oh.
Which I haven't done yet, but it's a good defense. But we've learning the game and haven't been attacking each other this game. Which, once again, to your point, Chris, I think subsequent plays, there's going to be a lot more attacking.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got, Beth?
I'll move.
Where are you going?
I can only move each one once. I want to eventually get into here so I can fight them.
So you need to go here?
Yeah.
Do you want to move these at all?
I can only move 2.
Oh, okay. So you're done?
Yeah.
Over to me. I'm going to research. I'm going to pay 10. I want advanced economy. And actually, I will pay 9. And then I'm going to colonize 1, 2. There. And do I want to colonize one more? Because I can advance research. There. All right. I'm done.
Gonna build. How much do structures cost?
The starbase?
The orbital is what I'm considering building. I'm gonna look. Build. Each sector may have at most one monolith and one orbital. Orbital costs 4.
Pretty cheap.
I'm gonna spend 4 and build an orbital.
And you get victory points for that, don't you?
Do
Oh,
I
look at
build it
that
right
pretty
here?
thing. And you put your cube in there,
I'm gonna
right?
put a cube in there right now.
And you put a money cube?
Do I have to colonize that? I forget. Anyway.
We'll put it there. I think that'd be how you do it. All right. Beth, back to you. Are you going to move again?
I only have 10 or 7.
Well, you just need to win. You have advanced commerce, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just need to win.
All right. And what if I don't?
Got a lot of dice.
You have
They're
a lot of
weaker than you.
If you don't win this battle, it's not meant to be. But then you can colonize that. You'll be good. Back to me.
Mm-hmm.
Moving.
You going in?
I'm going in for it.
Can you move 4?
Oh, no, I can't. I cheated.
Activate 2. But you can do 2 and then 2 the next time.
I can, which put me to 13, which will need me to win. Which is fine. I can always move 1 chip back from one of my cheap areas. So I'm not too worried about that. Back to you, Chris.
Pass.
Ugh.
Got 2 cash.
1 short. Always. You passing, Beth?
Yeah.
I'm moving.
Gotta learn the art of the preemptive pass.
Back to you, Chris.
No reaction.
Beth, any reaction?
No.
Yeah, I can't afford 17 even if I do win, so no reaction from me. So,
Alright, so
it will be a fight. Beth, your fight is
for the
first. So you roll 2 orange before anything happens.
what's the initiative on that? The slow shit.
It's
1.
1.
Their initiative is 2, so the alien ships will
But
fire first.
they go these first, right? The cannons?
No,
shoot first?
No, missiles fire first.
Oh, no cannons?
No cannons.
Alright, I'll roll for you, Beth. Ready? Miss.
Yes.
So now you roll 4 oranges. 2 for each
4
ship.
oranges and 2 yellows.
Here's 3 oranges.
That's 4 oranges.
There, roll all those, and hopefully you can get 2 hits on that. If you don't,
I got 1.
1.
hit.
Do you have any
It's a
pluses?
+1.
Oh, so it still has 1 life. Alright, it's rolling again at you. Misses. And you can fire the cannons again, right?
Mm-hmm. That's a miss.
Wow, Beth. That is really bad. That's a miss.
Too.
There
Dead.
we go.
That's a hit.
Wow, that took a
Jeez.
lot longer than it should have.
Louise. Oh, I'll take that.
2, 2, 3.
A
Yeah.
little bit of everything.
Alright, now I'm fighting this bad
You
boy.
are.
It's an initiative
There's
what?
no initiative, so it goes last. So.
It goes last.
Yeah.
So I have to
Fire your missiles
roll.
first.
Yep. So 4. We'll go 2 and 2. Nothing. Oh my god, that's a bad. 5. Do I have a plus? No,
you
I
covered
don't.
it up.
That's a really bad start. That's a really bad start.
And then you fire first with your cannons.
Really bad start.
Your yellow cannons.
1 damage.
You have 4 ships in there though, so.
Oh, so I get to roll that many
Yeah.
again.
2.
2 damage. Need another
Okay.
perp. Oh, I got a perp right here.
It's gonna roll that many against you.
Yep. Go ahead. Whoever wants
Go
to.
ahead, Beth.
Don't roll good, Beth. Don't roll good.
Okay, 4 and higher hits. So
Ho 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 ho! Did I get lucky?
Nope.
I have no modifiers.
you don't.
Golly. Regrets. Regrets.
All right.
Roll. Nothing, Beth.
That's 2 hits.
That's
On
bad.
one of
So
the
one
ships.
ship's gone. Now I get 2. Here's 1 ship. 1 hit. Here's ship 2. And here's ship 3.
Okay, 1 hit.
1 more hit, Beth.
And how many
I got it over here.
does it need?
It's
7. I need 4 more hits.
No,
Thank
this-
you. Alright, ship 1. 1 hit. Wait, and I don't have a plus.
Nope.
Golly. Ship 2. I should have. It'd be dead if I would have had 1 plus.
You would have.
Oh, that was a huge mistake by me. Am I gonna be able to get 3 more hits before he gets me again?
That's
1 hit.
That's 2 hits.
Another ship is dead. Oh boy, get lucky now. 1. Come on. Just 1.
Okay, roll for that Death Star. That's
1 more.
that's 2 hits. Yeah, 1 ship's gone.
Isn't it gotta be a
It's a
5?
plus 2.
Oh, that's right. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
That's 3 hits.
Sorry, honey.
I just got wrecked. I just got wrecked.
Oh, you lost so many action economy doing that. Oh man. Invested a
This
lot of
is
time
the
into
end.
those ships.
My only friend. Yeah. Ah, I gave her hell.
You did.
What can I say? All right.
Oh, I didn't grab any of these. Oh, I will.
Oh yeah, you.
Yeah, I
you
get
you
1
knocked
as
out
well.
1 ship.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, wrong bag. Wrong bag. Sorry.
And I get 1 for participate. No, I do. I get
Yeah,
1 in
participation
participating in a
token.
horrible battle. Yeah, whose idea was it to cover up the
You're
plus
the-
1?
You're the worst army they've ever heard of, but they have heard of you.
Oh, why did I cover up the plus 1?
What's that do?
What does what do?
Well, the plus 1,
Makes it
whatever
so
you're
that if
talking
you roll
about.
So
fives,
if
they
I
have to-
5s, it would have been a 6, and it would have
Oh.
put a damage, which I would have killed it.
Oh.
Because I had 2 5s with all those rolls. So yeah, that was bad. Alright. Lannister always pays his debt, except for
Okay.
in this case when I have to...
Are you going to influence that sector that you defeated?
I had to pull back 2 things to get
Can
my
I-
debt to 10.
You could then colonize it right away.
I can. Okay. Can you explain?
Yep. So you would put your disc in.
Okay.
That would bring you. It would cost you 13 for upkeep. But if you colonize it right away, you'll have 10. So you'll have to pay 3. You have enough to do that.
Okay.
So you have advanced economy, right?
Yeah.
So that's in there, and you're gonna put one of your cubes, flipping your colony ship over. And there's another one here too, so you can throw another yellow one or another science, whatever you want in there.
And then one of these two.
These 2 flip. Nope, because you don't have advanced
Okay.
finding. Oh yeah, you do. You do have advanced finding, so you can throw it in. That was real good. That was a good pickup. All right, that it for everyone?
Yeah.
Okay. Income, I have to pay.
I already did my income stuff I'm
5.
+2. I did have to pull these 2 off of there and back on here.
Income doesn't matter for the last round, right?
No, that's what I'm saying. This is where you can go all your actions.
Okay.
Oh, so I really don't need to worry about that.
Well, you need to pay that one now,
Oh.
but this next round, you kind of just try to do everything to finish the game strong.
All right. Production 6. Go up to 9. Go up to 7. And all the actions go back.
The final countdown.
This just goes all the way.
All right, 6 new techs.
Did you say you've played Twilight Imperium? No. That one's like a
More.
6 hour game.
More.
6 to 8 hour game. Because you're negotiating the whole way through. This one was a very polite game, I would say, for first person. Like, if I ever play this again, I would be attacking people way more now that I know what's going on. Because that's another way to get, like, their influences is to get them take over their worlds. But as a learning game, would have been, could have got worked. Like me going for that center, I thought I had it. Thought I built up the proper army to get it. I was wrong.
What did the orbital
Victory points.
Okay. Those don't fight against the middle.
No. Nope, they're ground units and they can't be destroyed. Those in monoliths.
So back to me to start with.
Starting us off. Beth won the cube race by the looks of it. So far. Maybe I'll build a huge army and come attack you at the end. You never know.
I'm gonna build. I'm gonna build an interceptor. Actually, I'll build 2 interceptors.
Why do you have so many? Oh, because you get an extra one each time.
Yeah. I do. It's going to change again. I've got ideas.
Okay.
Beth, it's you.
I got a whole bunch of stuff,
Yep.
but I don't know what to do with it.
I would build more than you've ever built before.
You have so many resources.
Yeah. You can start building these and upgrading those. You can build 3 of those for 12.
Okay.
So you'll be at 27.
We're
Yeah.
gonna go 3 more dreadnoughts. No, you can't.
It doesn't matter, right?
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't put it there. Yeah, Chris is like, wait, what's happening? I mean, you could go for the middle, because at the end, that could be worth huge victory points.
Oh, I know, but I don't know.
You're going to have to upgrade these ships before you do something, but you have plenty of actions this round. You know, you're going to get all your actions. It's the one round that's possible. All right, mine's easy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm researching. I want the extra cubes. So I will put this here. It'll cost me 14. And I will gain 2 more cubes. We're going to try and make a run at this to end the game. Alright, I'm good.
How many more did you take?
I have 3 now total. I have a +2 and a +1.
Oh, nice.
I have all my bonus cubes. Why do you keep calling cubes? They're circles. They're cylinders. Discs. Oh, Chris is about to look at the rule book.
It's okay. One shy.
Can you spend something else to get it?
I'm looking. I'm gonna go down and get a science. make any sense.
I think Chris had the most challenging race. Front loaded. Bad in the back end.
I'm sorry, I'm having to spend so much time thinking I should think about what I'm doing.
No, that's fine. Can you, while you're thinking, can you hand me that tray?
This tray?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a move action.
Okay. Oh, that wasn't me, was it?
Yep.
It was me?
Gonna go here. And here. Actually, no, I'll do here. Alright. Over to you. I'm just looking at the endgame story. Most victory points.
Go ahead, Beth, I'll find it. What else did I drop?
You missed something else here.
Yeah, no, I dropped two things. I'll find it in a second. Figuring out what you're doing there?
Yeah, I don't know what to do. I feel like I need to upgrade my cruisers if I'm gonna try going in with them. I could upgrade. No, I need. I could. No, I can't. Right.
What's that?
I need to upgrade my nuclear source,
Yeah,
There.
so
which I already have this, right? So I could.
you could do a 9 source for 12. Oh, you already have this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
you can
just do
you could do a
an
upgrade. You could do 3 upgrades. So you could do the fusion source, and then you could do
I can do the cannon.
plasma cannon, and
Would you do that one
you could.
too, or no?
I mean, it doesn't hurt you
Oh,
anything.
but I already have 3.
Oh, yeah. Well, you could just do another like that.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to influence times 2. I'm going to influence there, because those are worth. I don't want any influence right now. I'm going to build, and I'll build 2 more ships, and that will cost me 10, down to 6, and then I'm good.
Okay, my turn then. I'm going to do influence action. I'm going to place 2 influence cubes down. Here and here.
Beth, over to you.
I should probably do some research so I can upgrade. What do I need?
What do you need?
Yeah.
Do you want to make your ships better?
Yeah.
So you could either go thicker hull, or you could go plus more. That's 14. That gives you a +3 modifier. And then you could modify all your, that would be insane.
I'll do that one.
Yep.
So it's
-2, so it's a 12. So you're down to a 5.
You're gonna start upgrading for +3 modifiers.
Then you could actually have a
You might
chance
be
at
able
the
to take that
starbase.
thing, yeah.
Yeah.
That's everything but a.
I don't think I should have built ships because I can't really do anything with them. I am going to influence. Oh, go there and there.
You need ships there.
Oh, you have to have ship there
Mhm.
to influence?
Yep.
So I have to do a move action.
Mm-hmm.
Move action. And these things are 2.
I believe. Let me just check. I'll make sure just before I make you screw up your whole action. Okay, you can an uncontrolled sector where no opponent ships are present, and a wormhole or warp portal connects with a sector where you have a ship or control. So you're fine. You don't have to.
So I control this, so I can do that. You just can't go, like, I can't go over to where you're way over there and go, oh, I'm going to influence that. So we'll go like that. Back to you, Chris.
I'm going to explore.
That's a good idea.
Give me a tier. Let's see. Let's go tier 1.
Yeah.
See if there's anything. Hopefully, it's
Anything
nothing with
good.
a big ship there that I can't deal with. It does have a big ship,
Just a little ship. Just one.
but I still am out of discs. So.
Oh. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're trying to get the one freebie.
Mm.
Beth, over to you. Are you gonna upgrade, right?
Yeah.
3. Are you gonna give them all the +3 modifiers?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think she's got a chance to defeat the big guy in the middle. You just need to save yourself an influence to be able to, you don't have movement upgrade, do you?
Mm-mm. I know I gotta get all my ships.
So we can get, what, you can move 2.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to get a couple in there. Alright, I will, there's not much I can do that's going to score me points at this point. Explore. We'll go 2. Where are the 2s? Do I not have 2s? Are we out of 2s? We have all these 1s, no 2s. Oh, they're there. I will influence it. And not that it matters, but like that. Back to you, Chris.
I'm out of discs, so I pass.
Okay, Beth. Move.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, right? That's what you're doing?
Yep.
Move your disc over. I will... You know what? Let's go and have some fun with Beth. Back to you, Beth.
She would like to move here, but I would never get back in there.
Right, so you can get these 2 in there as well. Because you want to save yourself 1 disc if you do defeat it to get the victory points.
That sucks. Alright.
So move these 2 in.
Yeah.
And then I will... Is that little guy fast? How fast is my interceptor? Not fast enough to do anything. Regerts. I mean... Is there any upgrades I can do that are going to do anything? I will build a starbase for no reason. And then I'm done. You're passed.
Mm-hmm.
You passing?
Well, I only have one left.
Yep. And I'm passing. And we'll do the final battle and then tally the points. So you were in. So the order of operations, I believe, is she was in the sector first, then me. So this, I think she has to fight it first.
Still the defender.
Yep. So you get to fight the starbase first, Beth.
Okay.
So you are rolling 3 dreadnoughts, which
No,
each.
I don't have dreadnoughts in there. I only have cruisers.
Oh, they're all cruisers?
They're all
Yeah.
cruisers.
Oh, you couldn't get your dreadnoughts in there.
No, cruisers and interceptor.
So you get 3 and 3 for your cruisers. So if you want to roll your cruisers, and then 1 yellow. So there's all your ships. There's your 4 ships.
And I get to go first?
Plus 3, yeah. So if you get a 3 or higher, it's a damage. So you could...
On just the orange ones? Or
all of them. Oops, that's a 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you did 4 damage on your first roll. Way better than me.
Alright, it's gonna hit you back, I think. So that
Yep.
works.
So now it rolls 4 dice back at you, Beth. And it missed.
Did.
So now you roll...
Shoot it again.
There you go. Which you're probably going to kill it, and then I'm going to die to her too.
1, 2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5,
5,
6
hits. So, yeah, it blowed up.
You got it, Beth. You killed it. So now we fight. What's your initiative? Mine's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you have a 1, 2. So now she was in first, so she's a defender.
Mm-hmm.
But I get to roll first.
Yeah, because you got initiative.
So
yeah.
I get 2 in this.
Your missiles go first.
Yep. So I get to shoot at you first.
Just your missiles.
Oh, just my missiles.
Oh, yeah.
I'll reroll.
Nothing.
Nothing. So now my initiative.
No, not your cannons. So.
And I hit 1.
Yeah, 1.
So I'll, these are no hull, right? So I'm just going to kill this thing right away, just to get it off. I'll take it as victory trophy. You get to roll now, Beth.
Okay, what do I roll?
You roll 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Don't kill me. I'm dead.
Yeah, you're too... Yeah.
I'm going to die. She might 1 roll me. 1,
She gets
2...
way more dice than... Okay, yeah.
Yep, so this one's dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because they're all plus 3 modifiers.
Yep, they're all hits.
Oh, don't I get those for trophies?
She does.
Oh, well, I can't.
I want trophies.
Now you get to go... I think you get to draw pretty much the whole bag. Choose one.
Because is this all one battle?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you get to draw 4 tiles.
4 tiles. And then I was going to...
I'm gonna keep 1, right?
Keep 1. Yeah.
And I don't know if this... I don't know what this is for. Like, what the middle thing is. Oh, and then she gets that tile
Yep.
that I didn't lay. And then you can influence it.
Yep, you can influence
So
it.
put an influence on it, Beth.
Get your 4 points.
All right. And now we
What's
tally...
the tile?
What's that?
What's the tile?
Oh, you just grab one of those.
Oh, any of those?
Yep, there you go.
Keep it for points, or you can... You probably
Yeah,
want
keep it for points. Because nothing else helps you.
No, I know.
So now we add up points,
Okay.
right?
Yep, we do.
So
With all
these...
these guys.
I only have 8 points there.
Got 10 points here. 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 27.
27. Beth, you have 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 28. You had 27?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to come in last. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Wait a
13,
minute.
14.
Just count it.
Fine.
Yeah.
Oops. I need all the points I can get.
8.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 20, 2, 3. Last place. 28, 27, 23.
Mm-hmm.
Good game, guys.
Good game. That was awesome. And that was a lot of fun.
I learned a lot for next time we play.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of things that change. And now,
I think if you added a fourth player with those alliances, that would change a lot too. So
yeah, and then pick actually now knowing like what strategy you want to use and pick, because this is not your style. This is my board. This is my style of play. I like to be super aggressive. You might like the money one better, and I don't know. I don't know if I like the money. You'd have to.
Giving up 2 actions and
Yeah,
you drain
doesn't
that
seem
cash
good.
real fast.
Yeah, I don't like
So-
that. There's probably a way to do it, but no, that's fun. I like it.
Thanks for inviting me over to play it. It was fun.
I think